Hey, you guys, happy Friday. We have such a great video for you this Friday. And it's honestly, I've never talked about this topic ever in coaching. Um, it has to do with circumstances don't matter, which I've talked about a lot. But this specific topic I've never talked about. I just realized that today as I was thinking of sharing this success with you. But I'm sure many people go through this, and it's going to help so much. So I will be talking about it. Also, you guys, remember, anything I talk about, don't focus so much that it has to, like, you know how I would be when I was learning how to manifest and I was watching videos and reading books, and like I was always looking for someone that was going through specifically what I was going through. Like if it was a third party situation, like I wasn't just watching manifest SP videos. I was like, no, I have to find a third party situation video. And I want to tell you, even though you're looking for that validation, just know any topic you listen to, you're going to learn something new, and you're going to understand that everything is universal. Like this law is universal. So the topic doesn't matter. The circumstances don't matter. All the rules still apply the same way. If they were to be manifesting money, manifesting an SP, manifesting a third party out, manifesting more commitment, all the rules still apply in the same way. So don't think that only the videos that resonate with your specific situation will work on you, because everyone's situation is so different and the circumstances are so different, as similar as you're looking for to get that validation. It's always different, but the rules apply the same. So you need to know the rules. You need to know how to play the game. You need to know how to direct your energy. So that's what we're going to be talking about. Also, you guys, before I forget, my holiday sale is still going on. It will be ending soon though. So if you would like $20 off coaching with me, a 30-minute session, an hour session, or if you would like $20 off any of my courses, even the bundles, the code is ANI20, ANI20. And when you go on our website, when you click on me and you go to whether it's coaching or courses that you want to purchase, there's an area to apply that discount code. You can apply it. You can choose any date you want to meet with me, and the discount code will work. If you need help doing so, you can always email us and reception will help you, you guys. Also, for those of you that already have sessions with me, I always mention this. And surprisingly enough, as much as I mentioned the sales, like a lot of people still don't know I have a sale going on. So I'm always getting questions about sales and if I have any discount codes. So this is why I talk about it so much, because I always get questioned every day if any is going on right now. But also, if you already have a session with me and you want to book future ones with the discounted rate, you're welcome to do so. Like, you're welcome to use that code for your future sessions. Again, if you need help through reception, they can help you. If you need help here, comment down below under this video. You will be helped. But yeah, I'm still in holiday vibes. I'm still in giving vibes. So if you want to book January, February, March, April, whatever, you're welcome to do so. I don't really do that on coaching, by the way. I've never done really sales on coaching. It's been like courses, like annually I'll have a course sale here, there. Never coaching, but this year I said, why not? Just be in the vibe of giving. I love gift giving. You guys, if I could send each and every one of you a nice, cute, wrapped up gift, like that brings me so much joy. But this is why I'm doing a sale, because I can't send each of you a wrapped up gift. But anyway, you guys, the topic I'm going to talk about today, I've never talked about this topic ever. And I've never seen any videos on this topic with manifestation either. But again, if this specific topic doesn't apply to what you're manifesting, still listen, because the moral of the story, the laws, the energy, it all still applies to you being a master manifester. So we'll get into it. I had a client. Her husband was going through legal issues, and she was stressed out. And the legal issues were so where he might, like, if he were to be taken in, like, he might not be let out. This was the scenario. And he might, she was saying they will not allow bail or this or that because, like, it's that bad. The circumstances were that bad. And she had people surrounding her saying the same thing. So, you know how you're in a situation where only people are talking about the negative, like the negative scenarios, like, okay, this person can go away and never come back, or like, we've all been there, right? Where you're in a situation and most of the time the people around you don't know about manifestation, so they're only talking about worst case scenarios, right? You can even be in a relationship. And I know a lot of you watching, like a lot of my clients, they've shared this with me before, but a lot of you watching manifesting an SP outside of this legal issue topic, you may have family and friends speaking negative scenarios to you with your SP all the time. And if you don't have that, your own mind can be speaking negative scenarios on and on and on and on and on. So you feel trapped. Right? This is how my client felt. She felt trapped, and she felt like wherever she turned, even when she was able to calm down, another person's opinion would scare her, right? And I feel like anyone that's in manifestation world, or you are manifesting, I'm sure you felt before, like you've been maybe fearful of someone else's energy ruining your manifestation, right? You've thought like, okay, someone else's free will can completely mess up my situation because of how negative they are and how much they're talking about it and how much they're kind of like jinxing the situation, right? I know I've been there. So I'll get to the success, but I want to tell you what I was telling this client to do and what I would like you to do when you feel like you feel like your circumstances really matter and you can't like kind of get out of that scenario. Number one thing I want you to write down, like get your pen and paper, whatever. Also, I forgot to say, get your drinks, get your snacks, you guys. But get your pen and paper. Number one tip I want you to write down is, even though you may know this, but still write it down, and write it down twice, 3 times, 5 times if you need to. Outside opinion holds no power. Outside circumstance, outside opinion, other people's opinion, other people constantly filling your head with negative scenarios, this cannot affect you and your manifestation unless you sit and start believing it. That's number one. This also applies to your own mind, by the way. So let's say you don't have people filling your head with nonsense and bad scenarios. Your own mind can mess with you. This is why I always teach you, and I teach my clients, and my courses teach this as well, to calm the mind, because that's actually the most dangerous, right? We can sit down, we can take other people's opinions in. Sometimes we don't care. But our own mind, it doesn't leave us. It's coming with us everywhere we go, right? So this is why it's so important to calm the mind and to calm that nervous system down. Like I literally preach this in every video of mine. Write that down. I'm going to give you some time while I sip on this coffee, and cheers to you guys. So, second tip for success when you feel like circumstances matter, when you feel like you have a history, when you feel like other people's opinions, other people's free will is going to mess up your own manifestation. Tip number 2 is you do not need to feel positive, but you do need to understand that you kind of have to be unshakable. So you don't have to be this fake positive person all day saying, no, 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 what that person said, it's not true. What I say is true. Or this circumstance, it's not true. I'm going to be like, you don't have to like play this role of I'm a master manifester. Everything I say goes. You don't have to do that. And honestly, I don't want you to do that, because with that comes some fear. When you're constantly trying really hard to validate, oh, I'm a master manifester, like sometimes it's not you affirming it. Sometimes it's coming from fear, and you will know the difference. Okay, you will know the difference by how you feel. Like I've been in situations where I'm in a bad situation, and I have this kind of unwavering faith and trust where I don't even have to talk about it. Like I'm just calm within, knowing that my faith holds power. Like I don't have to say, oh no, like I'm the strongest of them all. I am number one. I am creator of my reality, right? You don't feel the need to do that because you just feel so calm. You don't have to push that from a resistant point of view. If you understand what I mean, comment down below. But if it's purely from a confident place and you want to speak of it, that's fine. But if you're doing it from a place of like, you're so uncomfortable, you're just trying to self-soothe, but it feels like you're creating more resistance, you have to calm that down. Okay. I see people all the time. Like I even have clients all the time where they've been taught this information incorrectly, and they'll literally be having like an anxiety attack in session, but because they've been taught to just affirm over the anxiety, which is kind of, you're just blanketing it. You're not really cleaning up the core. They feel even worse later. That's why I do so much nervous system regulation when I see it's necessary in session, because you can't get to where you want to be from an anxious state of mind. It will actually, you can, but it'll take longer, because you're literally doing what you need to do mixed with a lot of resistance. So it's kind of like you're wearing this weighted jacket, like 100-pound weighted jacket, and you're trying to run the race when you could just take that jacket off and run lighter and get to the finish line easier and faster. So don't push the fake positivity. And again, you will know if it's fake or not, if it's coming from a resistant place, from how you feel, from how your nervous system feels. So that's number 2. I'll get into more tips after what I'm about to say, but this client of mine, her husband was supposed to kind of go away for a long time. Okay. And I've never heard this topic ever talked about in manifestation. So I wanted to talk about it because I'm sure there are some people watching this that may be going through the same situation, and I want to help people in every type of situation. When we were in session, she was saying, Ani, like literally everything is against him. People are against him. The situation is against him. The evidence is against him. Everything is against him. And if he goes, he's not going to come for a long time. And there's going to be absolutely no bail at all. Okay? And I was teaching her these tips I'm telling you. And what I need you to know, you guys, is no, like I'm going to say it again, but nobody's opinion matters in your manifestation. Nobody's. No evidence, no this, no that, no negativity. None of that matters. If you can calm your nervous system down, your circumstances will kind of disappear. Remember, we're working with parallel realities. You know, you're probably thinking, how the hell would it work? We're working with parallel realities. So let's go a little off topic. Okay, if you're manifesting an SP or manifesting more money, right? You're probably using all the history you've went through, past, present, assumptions. You're using that as a reference guide. And that's what's holding you back. Like, you're literally using what didn't serve you in the past as a reference guide. So let's say like you're manifesting more money, right? If you've gone through situations where it was a struggle for you to get it, or if you're manifesting an SP and you've gone through situations where specifically this person, it was hard for you to get, or another person, like just a relationship in general, if it was difficult for you and you have evidence of it over and over and over again, like it was shitty chaos, let's say, right? That's what you're working with. So it's gonna feel hard because you don't have a great example to work off of. So don't be hard on yourself if you don't have the best feeling about this, or you don't have the best history about it. Like, we all have to push through, right? Especially if you're manifesting something you've never manifested before, you're working with a clean slate. So all these assumptions that are trying to play with you mentally, you have to drop them. This is why it's so important to work from a calm nervous system. This is why it's so important to not let history mess with you, because history will repeat itself until you break the chain. Your assumptions will keep wanting to pop up, the ones that didn't serve you. They will keep wanting to pop up, keep creating the same circumstances over and over again, because you never push through when you have to push through. When you finally decide, I'm not going to live that life anymore. I'm not going to accept no for an answer. I'm not going to be victim of my current situation. I'm not going to take my old assumptions and let them mess with me this time around. Then the game changes. Then the reality shifts. Then the parallel reality that you're going to be experiencing is a different one, one that you want. But if you sit there and you take in all the evidence, all the circumstances, and you weigh them out, pros and cons, and this and that, and this person said this, that person said that, you are giving your power away. You're literally giving your power away. This whole energy game is how strong can you hold on to your own power without outside affecting you, without another person's opinion affecting you, without evidence affecting you, without prior history affecting you. How can you push through with your own power and own faith without outside circumstance affecting you? If you allow it, it will affect you. If you push through deciding I am not going to allow it, it will not affect you. But this is not an overnight thing, by the way. This is a moment to moment to moment to moment decision you're making throughout the day. And you know what happened in this situation? This person was given bail when they were not supposed to be given bail. And my client was literally like, Ani, I have a success story to share with you. And she's literally like, I never thought what you said would be true. I literally joked around with her in session and I said, girl, you're going to be having dinner with your man when you think that this person's not going to be coming home. You're going to be having dinner with them. That's exactly what happened the next day. Exactly what happened the next day. So I don't care if there's 1,000 pieces of, there's 1,000 people saying it's not going to work out for you. I don't care if there's a whole jury, there's a whole family saying it's not going to work out, or your whole mind using all of this and tricking you. If you apply that decision, I'm not even talking about trust. If you can't trust it, don't trust it. If right now it's resistant for you to trust, it's resistant for you to have faith, that's fine. But if you can go in with that decision that you're not going to let your past assumptions and your present circumstances affect you, because you are deciding that this time you're going to break the chain, you know what kind of attitude you have to have coming into this? Let's see how this plays out in my favor. That's the type of attitude you need to have. Let's see how it plays out in my favor. Because this world is not against you. This world is not trying to punish you. It's just going off of your assumptions. And if your assumptions serve you, cool. You've been doing the right thing. If your assumptions don't serve you, you got work to do. But even in this type of situation, it works. And I wanted to share this type of situation. I've never had it before. But a lot of people ask me about these situations, and a lot of people go through this everyday type of, this is real life, and anything can happen in life. And if this resonated with you, comment down below. But again, if it didn't, if it's not specifically your topic, you still need to take these tips into consideration, because the rules apply to every circumstance. Every. And the rules apply to every situation. Number one, you cannot let outside power, you think they have power, you can't let it affect you, because it doesn't. So even if you are one person against 100,000 people opposing you, guess what? Your thoughts trump all anyway. But you don't push through because you feel defeated already. Also, you have to do it from a calm nervous system. Also, you have to consider that your emotions matter throughout the day. If you are literally in anxiety 24/7 and you're trying to blanket over this with affirmations or imagining the end, whatever, from a super anxious point of view where it almost makes you feel sick and it makes you feel more helpless, you're doing yourself a disservice. Calm the mind first. If you need help on how to calm the mind, if you need help with your specific situation, you guys, I'm here for you. My courses are here for you. Just this week, I talked to a client. She was my brand new client. I've never met her, but she had done my EFT tapping to manifest her SP back in. And we're meeting for the first time. And literally, she's like, Ani, a few months ago, I bought your EFT tapping course to manifest SP and I got my SP back. Now I want to learn with you, like specifically per my situation, how to maintain the commitment. Like, You don't even have to get coaching. Like, you could do it on your own. You guys, I hope this video helped. If it did, comment down below. Circumstances do not matter. Like, I literally am someone that preaches that left and right. Every second of the day, circumstances do not matter. They do not matter. It's you versus your mind. And if you can calm your mind down, you have control. If you let it mess with you over and over and over again, it has control over you. And I feel like 99% of people that don't really know about manifestation, their mind has control over them. And even the people that do know manifestation, it's still probably not getting to the core beliefs. That's why your mind still has control over you, but I can help you with that if you need. All right, you guys, I love you. I will see you in next Friday's video. I intend everyone has a beautiful, beautiful weekend. And I'll see you soon.